the show. The show has been started now, right?
Yeah.
This is the Right Now podcast
Uh-huh.
where we're talking about everything going on right
The
now,
Browns
right?
signed a couple
Uh,
guys that got in trouble for punching ladies. And then there was no
Vladimir
evidence.
Putin, Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, right now in Alaska. Right now in Alaska. Yeah, we got him on. We got the Right Now podcast. We got current sitting president Donald Trump.
We strapped a
Donald Trump. That's my name. Everybody knows my name is Donald Trump.
we strapped a lapel
really
mic
just the
to the
best.
back of his suit, and we can hear him perfectly.
Yeah, yeah.
The
No, we got
lapel
Trump
mic's so
mic'd up
small
on
it
the
looks
Right
like
Now
a flea
podcast.
on his suit.
Yeah, looks like Flea, like the bass player from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like playing bass stuff on Donald.
Who keeps making this record? I don't like it. Who keeps making this noise in my ear?
Flea, I keep hearing him play bass in my ear. He's not even near me right now. I have no idea what is going on. I think I'm schizophrenic or maybe dying.
There's a chance that China put this random little earbug in my brain, and I can't get it out. This is unfortunate. I don't believe I can use my eyeballs anymore. I'm turning into like a different character with this accent.
Yeah. You're turning into what
Marge.
would be a good character? How about Donald Trump, Uncle Junior? What would he be called? Uncle Trump near? Yeah, Uncle Trump near, and he's
Okay.
like, these things, they happen in threes. Tony, you never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
I could picture
good
I could
Uncle
picture
June line.
Trump mixed with Joe Rogan, and he's like, "Danny, pull up the clip. I don't give it."
Pull it up right now, Jamie, or you're fired.
I said, "Danny."
I
my
will
bad.
murder you. Pull it up. Pull it up, Jamie.
Man.
Right there, that's me with my best friend Kim Jong-un. Right there, we are shaking hands at the border of beautiful South and beautiful North Korea. Both of them amazing. Maybe North Korea a little more.
They keep lying on my Blue Sky profile.
He never has. He has no guests ever on the show. It's just him like reliving the glory days of like meeting dictators and like
I went to Saddam Hussein's hotel in 1944. Yes, I was 2.
Saddam Hussein, I have met him before. I didn't meet him when he died. It was very sad, but also a good thing for Israel. That Saddam Hussein died. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to
Israel stuff right now.
I'm not going to bash my relatives, right? But there was a social interaction not too recently, and I'll be as nondescript as I can of who said what. But one of the people I know in this area was actually like hoping.
Was the N-word uttered?
He was hoping for Netanyahu to pass in a very negative manner.
To die?
He was literally praising for it, is how he was putting it.
Yeah.
But it's not
I feel like most people do that.
But it's not a positive way of looking at it. And I don't know. It was just a very interesting little tidbit. Again, I won't be specific.
There really is no positive way. There is no positive way to look at it because like that subset of people are evil.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well,
I mean,
it depends on
these people are
the
they're taking
situation.
our time and our energy, and they're slowly wearing us down as a people.
Yeah, but it also
And,
depends on the situation of
you know,
who because there's a lot of people of Israeli descent who are like YouTube personalities, who are MMA fighters, who are NFL players.
Well, yeah, because they're deep state. They're like members of the Jewish deep state. That's why they're like Israeli in these like crazy famous fields. Like,
I'm saying it
that's
as
literally what it is.
those examples are like the non-extreme side, from my perspective. Because when I say like YouTubers, I'm saying like Game Grumps. Both of those guys are from Israeli descent, if I remember correctly. If I am not, I apologize.
Pretty sure. I know Dan Avidan is he's a Jew. But he's not evil. He just does
Exactly.
ninja sex party stuff.
Exactly.
Like there are like, I don't mean all of them. I just mean the ones that read the Talmud all the time and like want to fucking kill all of us for not being Jewish, and they want to enslave us. That's like Netanyahu. That's like these like a lot of these big name like famous people who are of Israeli descent. It's the Talmud. It's an evil book. I've even had a Jewish person tell me that face to face. That it like the Torah is fine. Like the Torah is pretty tame. You know, like it's just a pretty run of the mill religious text overall. And then the Talmud is just like evil. Like we wanna like exterminate goyim, and if we can't do that, we want to enslave them. It talks about how followers of the Jewish followers of the Talmud, like there's a thing where it says Jews are going to rule the world in it. That is like how their book ends. The Bible ends in a great battle, and the Talmud ends in the Jews taking over the world and just doing evil and sacrificing children. No, but a lot of these people are like evil, and you can tell which ones. You can kind of, I don't know, if you get enough into this, you can kind of tell which ones are like, okay, that's just a Jewish guy, and then there's other ones where you're like, that I saw that's evil, like
it's
no, there's definitely a distinction that I don't make a lot. I will fault myself for that, but no, there's like if a Jew starts talking about the Talmud or something like that, dude.
Well,
failed the litmus test. Conversation over.
Yeah, it's a bit of a jump to like originally, because you were not making the clarification. It kind of sounds like just like complete upset over one part of humanity, right? But with more detail to it, it sounds better from what you were talking about.
Yeah, well, the people don't want to fucking ask questions anymore. They don't want to ask you to clarify things anymore. People just want to like hear shit at face value and either like love you or hate you for what you say nowadays. Like it's a very I feel like a lot of nuance has gone to the wayside when it comes to a social interaction. I feel like a lot of people are like socially retarded and won't ask you to like clarify on things. They'll just just take it at face value.
Or they'll see something and not do research and then ask Grok to give a detailed analysis. It's something I've seen a lot of on X.com specifically.
See, people could just like do that with me. They could just like feel like, hey, what do you think of this news headline? And then I could not read any of it and probably just like make a pretty good summary.
Yeah, but at the same time, like it's showing that we rely on AI too often, where we can't even properly process shit. So we have to ask Grok after every tweet.
The AI ain't even that fucking smart.
Exactly. So why do we ask it so much?
Like there's autistic people who like can't function, but they know the answer to every question on fucking Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy or what. Yeah, Jeopardy. That's what I'm thinking of. Like they can answer every question at Jeopardy, can't hold down a job or like function in society.
Hmm.
So like that's the way I look at like Grok and a lot of this AI stuff that people seem to like rely on,
Yeah.
because the AI usually ain't even fucking good. It sucks. Like ask it. I've asked AI because I used to cheat on assignments for trade school.
Don't say that too loud. They
I
could
would use
revoke your
AI.
stuff.
No, they can't. They can't. I already did it. I have the degree. They're sitting in this drawer over here. They can't fucking take my shit. Fuck them. So, no, when I would cheat in trade school, I would use AI. I would use like Gemini, or not Gemini, Chat GPT,
Hmm.
and I would use Grok. Eventually, I started using Grok because I thought it was better. But no, man, I would ask it HVAC questions.
Hmm.
I would be like, hey, it's a multiple choice question. Just tell me the fucking answer, please. I always say please and thank you
Hmm.
to the AI in case it like gets self-aware and wants to kill us all. So it would give me the answer, and I would answer the question, and it would be wrong, and I'd be like, oh, okay, nice. This is the high speed, like
Yeah.
super technological artificial intelligence people are talking about. It got my fucking question.
I think like 7 pods ago, or maybe like 12 at this rate, I mentioned how I was trying to figure out an article to put into the Browns video about Deshaun Watson signing with the Browns. And instead I get his freaking astrological sign. And I'm like, I don't need that. I don't need his fucking star sign. I need actual proof that he signed here so I could use it as context. Like, what the fuck? So I hate AI for that. And I know at the time that was like the first week Google AI took over the top spot for searches. I know that for a fact, and I was so fucking pissed.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh,
what the
man.
fuck, dude?
But yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Be my guest.
Right.
Go ahead.
Okay, gamer.
Yeah, just keep fucking talking.
Okay,
why
gamer. Goddamn. I was just gonna talk about The Weeknd and how
talk about the
musical artist The Weeknd for specific.
Yeah.
I was a guard, as a unarmed security guard type person for the Weeknd concert, which was not on the weekend. It was a weekday event, which is bullshit. He's called The Weeknd, but it's not on the weekend. So
I feel like that's misleading.
Exactly. So his opening act was Playboy Cardi. And I just hear fiend 100 times in the space of like 20 minutes. I don't remember any of the other lyrics that Playboy Cardi sung. I just remember fiend because I had my break at the same time. And I was just like, I'm going to vibe to fiend this whole time. And then The Weeknd performed like an hour later. And he was like, I love you, Nashville. I love you, Nashville. My hair's short now and my face is kind of pudgy. And I think that's a genetic thing. And he starts playing all his greatest hits where I only know like 4 of them. And I don't want to sing them or I will get copyright struck on this video, on this podcast VOD. But yeah, halfway through he was like, I love you, Nashville. I know the party is crazy, but I'm just gonna keep going. And then he kept singing.
It smells like pond water.
But yeah,
anyhow,
outside of the general concert, I will talk about what pissed me off the entire time on that day.
The Pissed Off Podcast?
Are we doing the Pissed Off podcast here?
Time for the Pissed Off Podcast.
So, I drive there and I get redirected not once, not 3 times, but 4 times for parking.
Dude, what the fuck? Dude, is this the What the Fuck podcast?
And it pissed me off so
podcast?
fucking much because I'm used to one spot and then they're like, oh, actually, you go to lot blank. I'm not going to say it so I don't get in trouble. So we go there. Well, I go there, right? Oh, you don't go here. You go across the street. So I go across the street. Oh, you don't go here. You go to lot blank. And I'm like, why? Why stress me out about it? I'm trying to be here on time. I've been redirected 4 times. Let me park, please. And I was like screaming so hard in my car. Like it was embarrassingly loud kind of screaming because I was just sick of it. So I finally get my shit together and I get out of the car and I slam the door like a big child and I lock the car and I'm trying to sign in for the first time ever at this location. There's 2 separate lines to log in and then get your little wristband and scan it.
The fuck?
Yeah. And the first fucking line, 15-minute wait. The second line, 30. So I'm late to my shift because of these lines and the fucking redirecting and the parking. So I'm double pissed. I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, if I wanted to, I could just piss on this location and call it a day. Just quit on the spot.
Yeah. You're about to pull out your weekend issued AR-15. Start getting some work done.
So
you're like, fuck this, I'm going back to the car.
Then there's
I got an idea.
I continue further into the location and there's a space to scan your little thing and clock in the little like ID badge. So I do that and then I'm supposed to enter this like bigger area where there's 2 levels to it. And then a higher up guy goes, oh wait, you can't go in there. We have a briefing we're going to do and then you can come in. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are you kidding?
You should have hit him with like a. You should have fucking just. you should have hit him with like a mate's door and just like tore complete ass on the door to the room. And just been like, all right, and then walked away.
But he absolutely like wasn't supposed to do that. That is literally an illegal thing to do. You can't block exits. So.
Oh.
So
yeah, fuck him.
They immediately yelled at the guy. And they didn't even do the briefing for another like 15 minutes. So I'm sitting in the fucking login lobby like, I'm gonna fucking quit. I swear to God. Let me work this shift. I've been gone a month and a half. God. So I'm sitting there. 5 minutes go by. 15 minutes go by. They open the doors up and they don't block them because it's literally a fire issue if you block the fucking door. So I'm in there and then the rest of the shift goes smoothly. And I'm so happy that it did. And I listened to Fiend over and over.
Shit, man, I had a pretty crash out day today. So first things first, right? I'm gonna start it off the bat. I went into work knowing I had to drive Massa's truck. You know what I'm saying? The boss man's truck, Massa's truck. Yeah. He entrusted me driving the truck to drop off scrap metal. So I was like, cool. So I went to the scrap yard, right? And I pull up, and guy's like, yeah, just yeah, pretty much. And the guy's like, all right, go fucking sit in the car over there. All right, whatever. So like 5 minutes, 10 minutes goes by. He comes over. Actually, you need to go next door. All right, whatever. I don't care. I'm listening to ESPN 850.
Hell yeah.
I forgot Tony Rizzo isn't on.
Ugh.
Yeah, I forgot Tony Rizzo isn't on Fridays, and I was like, fuck, dude. By the way, Tony Rizzo beat the shit out of his wife, still on the radio. Gotta give the guy some props here. I mean, come on, round of applause. No, I'm kidding. But no. So I go next door to the other building, and I pull around, and there's this old head there, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm gonna have you pull up." I was like, "You want me to just back up to the door?" He was like, "Yeah, that's cool." So this dude on a forklift brings this bin, and me and this old head are frickin' just throwing copper in these bins. I mean, we had a lot of money worth of copper, so there was a lot. And like the old head was super tight. Like he was really cool. Like he was laughing with me. We were joking around, like all that good stuff. Then the forklift guy comes over to help out. And like, listen, I don't have to be helping these guys right now. I'm not being paid to do this shit. I don't fucking have to. I can sit my happy ass in the truck and be useless if I so choose. But no, I'm helping these guys out. You know, it's first thing in the morning. I wanted to get moving, get some action in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this fucking this YN comes over, right? So
you covered your tracks
already.
there.
It looks like a porn. Yeah. Like I'm fucked. Like there's another black employee. I'm like for the first time in a while, I'm the only white guy around, and I'm like, I'm just trying to you know, I'm like, fuck, dude. So the YN comes by, right, and he's just being like fucking disrespectful to me for like no fucking good reason at all. It's like first thing in the morning. It's like 8 a.m. Like, they just started, and he's already fucking giving me sass and shit. So, fucking, they take the copper and they weigh it up. And I'm, like, trying to ask this guy, because I've never done this shit before, right? So I'm, like, trying to ask this YN questions, and he's just, like, fucking, just, either he doesn't say anything or he doesn't say enough. And I'm like, dude, I need to know, like... He's asking me, like, hey, do you guys have a business account? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I guess look. And he comes back and he's like, you guys don't have a business account. It's like, dude, I'm paid $17 an hour. Do you think I really give a shit? So I fucking ask him. I'm like, all right, what's the next step? He's like, we can scan your ID, and then you can go get the money or whatever for the copper. And I'm like, whatever, all right. So I call my boss. He signs off on it. Cool. Go back in, and this dude's just like, you got to stand right there. We need to take your picture. And I was like, all right. I need to see your ID.
Damn.
Like just for no fucking reason. Just being like a dick. And I'm like, dude, you are so lucky I'm on the clock and I'm hungover right now. Or else I'd be getting pretty shitty with you. All right? I can make your day worse if you want me to. I'll be the guy you think about going home. So, didn't do all that, but eventually got away from that fucking asshole. Got that shit done. Fuck that guy. Never want to see him again. Old head said bye to me. He was still cool. And he's like, yeah, man, you gotta go next door again. And I'm like, cool, whatever. I don't give a shit. Like, I survived that guy. You know? Just get me the fuck out of here. So I go over and I fucking, you know, get the money and everything. And that was all well and good. And then, let me think. What, did anything... crash out worthy happened? No, not really, actually. But on my way home though, there's another crash out. Okay. I'm driving home, right? And of course, on the road back home, the main road,
Yeah.
I see one driver the entire time, and they're in front of me going under the speed limit.
Ugh.
Okay?
Okay.
So I'm already tired as fuck. I worked 10 fucking hours today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had to deal with fucking disrespect first thing in the morning. Like, you know, Massa had me working hard all, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, that just set me over the edge pretty much, you know? I just started screaming and yelling, and then I was like, this is sad. I need to like share this with somebody so that it's at least funny to someone. So I just started sending Cody a bunch of videos of me crashing out and screaming and fucking like saying a bunch of random shit. And there's one video that is very telling of my mentality at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like laughing maniacally, like I just this high pitched like Joker laugh, and I just end it with like this shrill ass fucking scream that I barely knew I was capable of making, and it's actually fucking hilarious, but at the same time it's really sad because my week just ground me down, just fucking punched down as hard as it could on me to get me there. And I don't know. I'll have to send you the videos though. They're really fun.
Yeah.
But no, that was my crash out of the day.
I hate to spoil anything that we're going to be doing for October. But I feel like the scripting process of
Cocktober this year.
Yeah,
it's where we masturbate on the show every day.
Oh shit! But I think
every recording for a month.
I think the process of me scripting this out in literally like 4 days is wild, because I think I used to take like 2 weeks to set it up. But this past Sunday, I gave myself the task of, okay, what shots do I want? And how do I want it to look? I like had a mental image, and then I started going, oh shit, it's like 4 a.m. It's like 5 a.m. And then it came to me. It's called 5 a.m. The next big project is called 5 a.m. And I was like, that works. That's a good title right there.
Yeah.
And then
it's
I
like
started
4
scripting
a.m.
it
in
out.
the p.m.
Yeah. But yeah, like I just pieced it together. I did like the first 6 videos worth of the script on Monday, like while I was waking up at 5 a.m.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, how do I set up a second character? And then it took me a couple days, and then yesterday I was like, that's how I do it. And I quickly finished the script yesterday.
Nice.
But I think you'll enjoy reading out that script. I believe you're still going to be character 2 in the middle. But if there's an extra part worth of like footage, I could probably squish some stuff around.
Yeah, my goon flicks. You can put some goon flicks in there, gooning.
I can have you talk about Epstein as a B-roll. That'd be funny.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely the Jeffrey Epstein B-roll would be really funny, I bet.
Yeah, you'll be like super quiet, and you'll be like, I'm going to the fucking island, dude. The fucking island. This is insane.
Yeah, and then I'll start talking about how like Ellen's set looks like the like sacrifice chamber or whatever that thing is on Little St. James. The fucking blue and white building. Dude, that'd be some crazy B-roll. That would actually be a really funny. That would be a funny fucking video.
I could
idea
probably
to just like,
end 5 a.m. with blooper of some kind for the full
yeah,
video. And then it's just you rambling about the Epstein files for like 2 minutes.
yeah, no.
Oh, that'd
Like
be
it would
awesome.
definitely be some like I'd definitely have to be on some like homeless crackhead type of energy
Yeah.
or something like that.
But yeah, I I really got like super inspired too because I started figuring out that I forgot last year. But
Mm-hmm.
my tripod has a handle on the side. So technically, if another person holds the tripod with the camera on it, it works like a steady cam. So technically, I could like John Carpenter Halloween my fucking camera around, which would be pretty fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, that's like the main idea for the first like third of that whole entire script. And then the other bottom third is me trying to figure out how to mess with my masking edits and just go fucking ham with it. And I was like, I think I figured it out. I think I got it. I believe a firework just went off.
Either that or a gunshot.
Did he just send
That'd
your
be cool
crash
if it was
out
a
video
gunshot.
in here?
Yeah, I just sent it so I wouldn't forget.
Hell yeah, dude.
We should watch them live on the show.
Oh, well, I wish I could, but I only have one screen currently. I would have to drag it to the other TV, but I don't have a splitter. Womp womp.
Show's fucking ruined. Fucked it. Fucked up the show completely.
Man,
It's ruined.
Put this show in the freaking recycling bin, brother. Freaking heck, dude. But but at the same time, this pod has been going longer than a lot of shit, and I think that's really cool. Like,
Yeah.
that's surprising.
Someday this podcast will last longer than World War II did.
This podcast in 6 million years will last longer than the 100 Years' War and the other 100 Years' War.
Let me look up how long the rape of Nanking lasted.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of that before. I don't remember if you brought it up last time.
Dude, I think about the rape of Nanking multiple times a week. It's like, how long did the rape of Nanking last?
It's probably like 2 years, maybe just a year. I thought I remember seeing
late 37 and early 38. So I'm gonna imagine like a 6 month. It is how long the rape of King lasts. So we've already outlasted that.
Yeah.
I mean, those kind of some Wilt Chamberlain numbers right there.
Yeah.
If you think about it, you know.
Well, how many people died? And then we could bring it up as Wilt Chamberlain numbers. Well, his thing is that he had like 100 ladies that had kids from him allegedly. So that's the joke I was trying to make.
There are estimates that range from 40,000 to 300,000.
Oh my goodness.
So, a lot. I guess a lot of people. How do you fucking do 40,000 to 340,000?
Huh.
How the fuck does that happen?
How do you not have an exact number?
Who came up with both of those fucking figures?
Yeah.
That's a pretty big.
That's a big
that's
gap,
like a
bro.
pretty
That's a big
significant, like. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Like.
Did you? I don't remember. Did you play Battlefield last weekend?
No, I'm probably gonna try and play it tonight, though.
Okay. It's a very It's a very good balance of gameplay, but some of the guys that are addicted to the sniping part of Battlefield are very upset. They're like, the maps are too small, and if you're not in the middle of the map, you can't get kills. That's essentially what I was reading. And I was like,
okay. Sounds like a fucking skill issue to me, dude. Sounds like you suck.
Like, last weekend, I was doing like 20, 10, and 9. 9 being assists. And I was like, damn, that's good. And then I play today. I went 10, 10, and like 4 on average. Like, it completely killed my KD.
Yeah, I feel like during Battlefield 1, I got so good at that game that it would like a guy would have to snipe me to kill me, because if they were in front of me, I was just gonna fucking run them over. Like, they're gonna be fucked.
I feel like
there is no gunfight.
That's the same vibe you're
Somehow,
gonna get here.
There is no gunfight I couldn't win. I hope so. I'm really. I've ranted about it before. You know,
for the assault class.
The past 2 games.
For assault, you have a primary, a secondary, a noob tube launcher, and a shotgun, all on the same guy. And unironically, that's like the best build out of all 4 classes, in my opinion. Because there's so much shit you can do with the noob tube launcher, dude. There's so much shit.
Do they have I would assume they have rocket launchers, right?
It's for support, though, I think.
Bomb with those
it's for a
it's
support.
Really fun. That's fine. I don't care. I just want the damn RPG so I can like go up, so I can find people who are sniping and I can go up to them and aim right at them with the fucking RPG and kill both of us.
Hell yeah.
Because I think that's really funny.
There's also, for the medic class, it might be called support, and my brain turned off. Yeah, I think it is, actually. So, support is medic from, like, Battlefield 1. And then there's recon, I believe, which is the sniper. And then engineer is the shotgun. No, wait. Engineer is the RPG. That's what it is. Okay. But it's...
You said engineer like it was a slur.
Because there's an R at the end? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, dude, you said engineer with a hard R. What the fuck's wrong with you?
It's engineer. Don't you know?
You didn't even bleep it out? Dude, we have a bleep button. We can bleep shit out. You don't have to just fucking say that shit. You know
engineer.
What I mean? Like, it's right here, dude. Like, the bleep button's right here.
But yeah, it's recon is the sniper.
You know, you can say, like, you know, fucking, I really fucking hate. And like nobody knows what.
Yeah.
They don't know what I said. I hate.
You said engineers.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's support instead of medic. That's my bad. And then recon, engineer, assault. And support's really fun.
You want to say it again?
Engineer.
What about the other? What about some of the other classes? What about that other class?
Recon, support, assault.
What? There's another one.
Engineer.
What's it called?
You're delayed by like 0.5, bro. It's so bad.
Dude, I'm so fucking bad at this shit.
But support, you have shock paddles. And you can kill people with the shock paddles. It was so fucking cool
really?
to see that shit, dude.
That's actually funny. That'd be really funny to do to a guy laying down sniping.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
You just electrocute a guy.
What if yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just electrocute a guy. Yeah. There was another class you were talking about I was interested in. You go over them again?
There's recon. There's support, Recon is like a sniper class. Medic is support. Medic is support. And then there's assault.
Yeah.
And then there's engineer.
Fuck. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the one.
Still
I
delayed.
More about that
It's
last
still
one.
so delayed. It's awful. But yeah. Engineer. But yeah, it's Battlefield 6 is a good game in my opinion, but it also feels very corporate-y because of how they presented it with their announcements and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like a mixed bag of emotions, you know? It's one of those, I want to play more of it.
Yeah. They've been fucking...
Yeah.
They've been corporate-y since, like, Battlefield 5.
Yeah.
Easily.
Like, you can...
As an old head, you know, as one of the classic guys.
Like, you can tell...
BF5 was the beginning of the end.
You can tell that it's a more corporate-y game, but there's no season pass, from what I can tell, until the full game releases, probably.
Not yet.
There's no Warzone mode so far, which is a plus, until they add it in later. There's no ranked gameplay like XQC wanted, which is a good thing in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't see a reason for that.
In general, like, I think this Battlefield is going to be a high seller. I don't know if it'll match Battlefield 1 or 4 or 3, but it'll be close from what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's impossible for them to beat Battlefield 1 in my book. That was just the perfect game. The perfect Battlefield game. It was the best.
Heck, I went back and played it last year.
Days.
That's how much I missed that game. And at the time, that game was 7.
Yeah, no, I still hop on that shit.
Now that game's 8.
I still be hopping
8
on
years
that
old.
shit.
Maybe closer to 9.
I have like every gun unlocked except for like one that I don't care about that the challenge is stupid for, so I just haven't wanted to fucking do it at all. But I have like every other gun locked all the way, I think.
I think I don't know. I haven't even looked at Mafia: The Old Country's gameplay. I did not see famous YouTuber The Rad Brad play it, so I don't know what the hell the gameplay is. Like, I wish there was
I haven't seen
more
shit
of
from
it.
that game either. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, it's like review embargoed too, I think, because it was getting like review bombed, and 2K got scared. Is the last thing I heard.
Damn. Holy fuck.
Yeah. So Battlefield's alive, but Mafia might be dead, is what I'm figuring out.
Yeah.
Which is really sad.
Yeah, they might have put a hit out on. They might have put a hit out on Mafia, the Mafia franchise. You know what I'm saying?
And then
They might have whacked the Mafia franchise with this release.
And then last podcast I talked about Madden. Yesterday, the full game came out for everybody to play, and it also got review bombed.
Nice. I feel like that's bound to happen with Madden anymore. I mean, I could sit here and rehash a discussion we had like an episode or two or three ago about how I think Madden's boring.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I can understand with a Madden game. It's just the same shit re-released with different people.
Yeah. Outside of that, a little bit of football news. So, the Browns had a running back who supposedly punched a lady, and then the lady reported it like 4 days later. So he was in court to figure out what happens there, and if he has like battery charges, essentially.
Wait, they put his ass on the court? He's a
Yeah.
football player.
Yeah, they put him in court, man.
He's supposed to,
He was
he's
wearing
supposed to
gym
be doing
shorts and
layups and
everything,
shit.
man. It sucks.
He's supposed to be doing layups and fucking 3-pointers and shit. Like, he's a football player. He tackles people and throws a football. He can't do basketball,
But yeah,
too.
he was
That's fucking cheating.
he was in court defending himself. And then they were like, "Oh, you don't have to do that because
Defended himself?
Yeah, they were like, "You don't have to do that because literally there's no proper evidence outside of this lady doing a he said she said about it."
Wait, did you say that in the sense that, like, he was representing himself in court?
I mean, like, it was only him that showed up for the case. The lady claimed it, and then she didn't show up.
But he had a lawyer and shit.
Yeah.
He wasn't, like, representing himself like
He had
fucking,
a lawyer.
Carmine Persico. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, we don't want no Carmine Persico business up in here.
But yeah, he was found on a, like, he literally, there's not enough evidence for anything kind of call. And they're like, "You're good. Just go back to football. You're good." The player's name is Quinshawn Judkins. He is the second round pick for the Browns. The other guy, same day, yesterday, this wide receiver from Texas, who was in trouble for allegedly, supposedly, RAPE, in April.
He was in Nanking.
Yeah, he was allegedly in Nanking.
With the boys.
With the boys, yes.
Okay.
And they put him into court 4 months ago. And then yesterday they were like, "Hey, the fucking person that claimed this against you didn't give us anything. So you're also fucking free."
Cash. They probably just paid these checks in cash.
No, seriously.
Shut up.
These ladies like claimed against these two guys, and then didn't show up at all, and didn't provide evidence or anything.
I guarantee they're like, "Hey, here's 10 grand. Shut the fuck up. Don't show up at court." And they were like, "All right."
I don't know. I have
grand
no
works
clue.
for me.
I have no clue. What I do know is that Isaiah Bond, the Texas receiver, is now a Cleveland Brown. So now there's two guys who got in trouble with allegedly doing things, but were both found to be fine, and like there's no issue because the people didn't show up against them.
Yeah.
And then they also still have Deshaun Watson. So
yeah,
it's a bit rough. It's a bit rough on the Browns still.
Yeah, they're going to call them the Cleveland Oranges because every team member is going to be in an orange jumpsuit for abusing a woman.
Something, man. Something.
Dude, there's learned about this like fairly recently is that for like a while the fucking Trailblazers, the basketball team, people would jokingly call them the Jailblazers because all their fucking players were doing fuck shit for like 3 years straight or something.
The Jailblazers is real.
I think that's so funny. I think the Jailblazers rule.
There was also like, you remember the Pistons team that won a championship in like 2003?
No.
Well, like right after, a bunch of guys got like suspended and shit, and then they started to break apart the team.
Damn.
Yeah.
They were fucking too powerful.
They were too good for their own good. They had a guy named Ben Wallace, and he had another guy on the team also with the last name Wallace. But they're not related.
Do you think they were friends?
They were not related.
Do you think they were friends?
Maybe.
Do you think they were best?
I mean, they've won a championship together. Yeah. I would assume. You know.
Maybe.
But at the same time, Kobe and Shaq hated each other by the third championship. So, I don't know.
Yeah, but they don't have this. they don't have the same last name though.
True. If it was
His name isn't LeBron O'Neal.
If it was Kobe O'Neal and Shaq O'Neal, that would go kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Kobe O'Neal. That's a pretty good name, honestly. Yeah. It's Irish, at least.
So Shaq Irish?
I would be willing to bet if his last name is O'Neal, he has to have some, right?
Maybe. I honestly could not tell you. I could not tell you.
Unless that was the last name. Unless that was the last name of ancestors, Massa. That would not be cool.
Yeah.
That's not a cool way to use an Irish name if you're naming your slaves. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you see like a lot of black people have like presidential last names like Washington, Jefferson, Jackson, stuff like that, because it comes from those guys as slaves. That's literally what it is. A lot of people don't think about that, I feel like. That is a real thing, though.
What about my boy Taco Fall, spelled Tacko, Fall? He's like 7'4".
I ain't got nothing for you on that one, dude. I really.
How did Taco Fall get his name? How did he get there? Is it like how some people have the last name like Summers? It's like just a random seasonal last name.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I want to change my last name to Dysentery, I think. Shane Dysentery.
Okay.
I feel like that would be pretty cool.
You
if I met somebody.
You don't want to be Shane Winters with an S?
No, I don't think so.
So you're
I don't know.
So you're related to Ethan Winters?
Captain Winters. No, there's Captain Winters from Band of Brothers.
Ah, okay.
He's pretty cool.
Ethan Winters is from Resident Evil.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's the main guy you play as. He's from Resident Evil 7.
Me when the 7 residents are evil.
Why are you doing it like you're embarrassed to fill in the blanks?
I don't know.
I'm nervous. Am I saying it right? When the evils be residenting? Oh God.
I just know the residents are up to something. Okay.
The residents are a little nefarious, a little evil, you could say.
The residents are definitely Jewish.
Can't say that. Can't say that.
That's bad. I can't say that.
But man, there's probably gonna be some weird like political message in Grand Theft Auto 6 about the current state of the government or something.
You think they'll have Grand Theft Auto Donald Trump?
I think they might have a guy that sprays himself like blue instead.
Oh.
That'd be kind of funny. Fuck. A guy with lead poisoning or silver in your water-ing, whatever that was called.
There's like people that are genetically blue skinned.
Yeah, that's from the silver in the water. It turns you blue.
No, it's like a genetic deformity.
Uh-huh.
Like, people turn blue from like silver mining and stuff like that. But no, there's like actual people who like have this genetic issue or something where their skin is blue.
Uh-huh.
And I'll be honest, that's a new type of racism for me. I need to like get privy to that, start coming up with shit.
You could say blue Sharpie. In comparison to the other kind of Sharpies.
Yo, you look like the fucking. Your skin looks like the fucking ocean, bro. Yo, your skin look like the fucking ocean, bro.
Brother,
you need to change that shit.
Brother, quit bathing in squid ink. You blue bag.
Dude, look at you. You look. Look.
Uh-huh.
Look at. What are you trying to be, the sky,
Oh
asshole?
shit, that's a
Fucking
good one.
asshole.
That's a good one right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. What are you trying? What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you're blue. What are you gonna do? Join the Navy, dude? You're gonna go be gay in the Navy
Oh,
with
you're
your blue
fucking blue?
skin?
Are you gonna be a cop, you son of a bitch?
Dude, that actually fucking sucked. Now that I'm thinking about it. If you had blue skin and you like joined the Navy back when they had like the blue camouflage uniforms,
Mm-hmm. Dude, you
how
would be
fucked would that be?
transparent. You would just
I
disappear.
know.
You
No, he
would
would go
you would
overboard.
like
They wouldn't
be
be
on
able
the
to find him
side
at
of the
all.
ship and you would disappear in a matter of seconds.
Why don't we see more people with blue skin in war? We need to start sending those people
Well,
to
I
war.
didn't even
feel
know
like.
about blue skin peoples existing until today,
No,
outside of
they're
silver
real.
poisoning.
You can look it up. It's like a real thing. You can like look it up and like look at pictures of them. They're kind of like zoo animals in a way. I can't go outside and see a leopard, but for fuck's sake, $15 to the zoo.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna see a fucking leopard. You know what I'm saying? It's like same thing with blue people. I type that shit into Google Images. I'm gonna look at some blue guys. All right.
Grok, what is blue people?
Yeah, Grok. How can I be racist to people with blue skin? Are there any slurs for this, Grok? Gives me like a list of 90 or some shit like that.
It just doesn't
Gives me
care.
90.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Grok is kind of insane though. I
Uh,
would actually expect it to do blue people racism.
it's a funny image. Grok?
I totally think it would do it.
Grok, turn this image and make them look like they have blue skin.
Yeah. Here, take this image and remove all the teeth from the image. Grok.
All right. Well, I believe that's the end of this week's Northwest Trenches podcast. Shane's bearded dragon is out in the sun, I believe, or that's a rock, and I can't tell.
That's him right there.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
I think he just said the N-word. That bearded dragon is so edgy. We need to get out of here.